O O O M G. Check it out. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy. OMG. The Diddy baby oil drama got Kanye now caught up. Uh-oh. Are the feds watching Kanye now? It's Puff. It's the same question until we know the sentencing. Is Puff the king or the feds? OMG. Man. Oh, man. Like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, make sure it says, and share me out on all your social media platforms. You heard? This old ass. Doo-doo. Yeah. So Ye got caught up in some situation. Let's get into the damn content. And happy Friday to everybody. You feel me? And everybody, clap your hands. I'm Landa, Landa, and Omega Moves. Y'all don't know about that's a old ass. That's a old. You gotta be my age and older. Anyway, let's start out with that yay. Oh my God. Woo, this Kanye stuff is crazy because she's saying she might have a situation with your boy with Diddy at the end. It was a situation she had in a lawsuit that and something happened at a Diddy studio session. Now she didn't say Diddy did anything, but it's weird, huh? That's weird, huh? Let's get into the content. And then we gonna talk about Diddy, of course. If he a fed or not, or if he a king. Great show, great show. I got it lined up. I'm gonna line it up. You feel me? But I'm gonna do the yay stuff real quick. You know me, and I always got the content. Where is the video? Where's that Kanye video? Damn it, I need it. Here it is. I got the Kanye content. This is on E. You know me, I got to get and dive in. Then you know me, this is a no Diddy situation. When we go, Diddy and Ye is kind of this, they hang around the same circles, if you know what I mean. You know. Ye pulled Diddy's he was the only celebrity that pulled up. Anyway, let's go. Let's do a little refresher with E. With E channel, yeah. Woo! Let's turn this thing up. This thing up all the way. Now we need this thing up. Let's crank it.
Kanye West is facing more troubles. Over a year after the musician was first sued by his former assistant, Lauren Piscata, for wrongful termination and sexual harassment, among other complaints, her attorneys filed a second amended complaint on July 8th with additional accusations, according to documents obtained by E! News. Piscata, who worked for West for a year and a half after being hired in July 2021, accused him of a hostile work environment, assault, battery, sex trafficking, gender discrimination, stalking, false imprisonment, intentional infliction of emotional distress, as well as failure to prevent harassment, discrimination, and retaliation.
Oh no. Don't let this be a Diddy situation. Don't let this be a I know Ye ain't gonna settle. Ye ain't gonna settle like Diddy did. That's what got Diddy in trouble, yo. That's what had the feds watching Diddy so close, because Diddy settled within 24 hours. This lawsuit goes back to 2024, last year sometime. And their relationship is current. Well, whatever situation they had was 2021, July. She was hired by him 2021. Ex God 98. I would do the same. To be honest, I would do the same. What you would do? You would do what Ye did? Damn. Uh-oh. Hold up. Fair use.
In her filing, the 36-year-old accused West of being a sexual abuser, sexual harasser, online bully, anti-Semite, bigot, and a misogynist. Proudly boasts about being
and she said she called him the the different words. Damn.
these things. Her attorneys argued that the rapper had presented a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity as his employee that Piscata believed would further her ambitions and launch her career to new heights. Instead, according to the amended complaint, she said West made obscene comments about her body, demanding that she wear tight-fitted clothing, as well as groping her regularly and forcing her to watch.
Damn. Gotta be careful who not every employee want it. You got, man, or they act like they want it, and you get, man. Or what is he just a creep? I don't know, but it's just best not to, especially if you the boss, don't mess with the underling. You know, your subordinates. Man, don't do it.
Ye performed sexual acts with other women. West was accused of falsely imprisoning Piscato when he knowingly locked her inside of his bedroom on an airplane with him, which her attorney said resulted in her being confined to the room with Ye for a significant period of time, enough for him.
Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. Damn, I hope the feds ain't watching. That sound like kidnapping. Damn. And you know Ye has pissed off a lot of people. Even me. I don't even F with Ye. Ye is unpredictable. Unpredictable. Here we go. Fair use.
For Ye to masturbate until he fell asleep. The complaint said that Piscato was allegedly expected to engage in sexting with West, was asked to join his sexual encounter repeatedly despite declining, and accused him of sexually assaulting her on one occasion.
Whoa, on one occasion. Damn. Yeah, what's your name? Robot Chicken Wings. Can't approach employees like that. Right. Yeah, you can't do your play. You know, you want to raise, but okay, let's go to lunch. You know, that old tactic. Let's go to lunch. Let's go to lunch. Damn, Ye worse than Diddy? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But we all know that according to Jane Doe, AKA allegedly Daphne Joy, 50 Cent's baby mama, allegedly, that he was that influential rapper. She flew on that. So and it was the same dancer, escort, whatever, alleged escort named Jules. Remember that? Oh yeah, I got the docket on that. Not the docket. I got the article to back it up. I don't blame the damn man. You don't blame, man. Y'all don't shake the dice, fellas. Don't shake the dice. This is what you gonna get. It's not worth it, especially if you the boss or you somebody's supervisor or manager or whatever, or they just their boss, whatever. It'll be smart not to mess with the people that you work with. Period. But especially if you over somebody, now they can accuse you of being intimidating. Oh man, and taking it, because you felt pressured. Man, she fine, but she ain't that damn fine. There's other finer women out there, that just as fine as her and finer that he can get. I just think these dudes, they get it so easy. When it's a little chase behind it, they get turned on. These different celebrities, they get it so easy that they just, I don't know, man. They'll lose themselves over some poom poom that they gotta fight for. It's like wow. Fair use. Here we go.
Her attorneys accused West of threatening her with termination if she did not follow his orders.
Wow. See? Stuff like that. See? See? Is it worth it? It ain't worth it. It's not worth it, dog. Even as me just working around, I work around a lot of fine women. Woo! But ask any of them, has he ever said, hey, can I get your number? Can I call you? Do you got a boyfriend? The answer gonna be like, nah. But he may laugh and be I'm super friendly. If anything, I'm super friendly to everybody. So it's not just so that's the good thing about me. I'm friendly to guys and women. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't, so if somebody will say, oh, he's super friendly, and then the dude will be like, Well, shit, Don is super friendly with me too. So I don't think he's, so you got to be careful at the workplace. And I'll be man about that close to say something, but you shaking the dice because all they got to do is go to HR and you're done. And during that process, you're gonna be out of work while they're investigating. Not that you did it, they gotta investigate the claims. Man. Woo, so they ain't worth it, fellas. Don't do it. What's up, Clayton Harris? Don't smash your nanny. Lily Lampston. Shout out Lily Lampston. Shout out to Clayton Harris. Don't smash your nanny. Jay says gooning to the baddie on the right. Lots of fish in the sea right now. Right, what's up, Andrew? David Johnson. What the hell? Somebody said, what the hell? Robert Chicken Wings. Even dating another co-worker can be tricky if you break up on the work, it can be toxic. Woo! Yes! And the company really don't like when you fraternize on the job because they don't want to be liable if something go wrong. That part right there, if something goes wrong, you can create a hostile work environment. Now then somebody gotta go or both of y'all gotta go. Or yeah, because somebody else can be offended by what's going on. What if you guys get in a little argument or something? Just little stuff. The major thing is the breakup. And what if it's a bad breakup? Woo! Damn, y'all gotta be careful kicking it at the job. And now I'm gonna knock on wood. I haven't had no situation, at my current job. I've been here for like 7 years, and I haven't kicked it with. This is the first time in history that I have never kicked it with a girl at the job, and I feel kind of relieved because now I don't feel like, damn, I better be cool with her because she got something on me. So it can go bad. I never had a bad situation kicking it with girls, even though I was shaking the dice in the past at multiple jobs I've had in the past. I've always kicked it with some kind of girls at the job. When I was younger though, you know what I'm saying? Only like, not in my, if you call the 40s, in your 40s is not young. But yeah, I shook the dice from the 20s to the 40s. And when I got to the mid 40s, yeah, I started getting a little, especially here. When I got here, I was like, okay, now I'm a little older now, and a lot of the women are a lot younger, so that gives a lot of more like, okay, I'm definitely not gonna say nothing to nobody in their 20s. That's yeah. I'm gonna get hated on off the top by being in my 50s off the top. So if they're like maybe 30, 40, something like that, I'll probably get a pass, but I don't even want to shake the dice on that. A woman damn near gotta say, hey, can I get your number to me? Because man, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a couple of people. I'm like, this close is just like saying, hey, can we hang out? But you shaking the dice, man. Jit Hud, but it's sex XXH unless they're attracted to you. So exactly. So you got to be careful. Like I just said, they gotta damn near come talk to me and then we exchange numbers or something like that. I've been in a situation before, where a girl was talking to me, man, for like damn near 15 minutes. And I was like, hey, can we continue the situation? Let's exchange numbers. It's been like 15 minutes we've been talking. I can't keep talking to you. Let's continue this. Oh, and then she made me feel weird. She said, "Oh no, it's too cold. My hands is too cold to put my phone in your phone number in my phone." I was like, "Oh, I wasn't about to ask you. Let me get. Well, I'll take yours down." Now I was just like, "All right." I thought that was a weird answer, so I said, "All right, have a good day." And I was scared for like 2 weeks. I thought that girl was gonna report me, man. But see, that's the gamble you take. You don't know who gonna be receptive and who not. The women got the power, dog. You gonna be under investigation. All they gotta do is say, I feel harassed, and you gonna be out of there. And by me being security, oh, they just gonna either I'm gonna get fired or they gonna just ship me out somewhere to another place. They don't want to be liable. They don't really like when you fraternize on the job, y'all. So don't do it, y'all. Troy Civilian said Diddy got. Yep, I'm about to get on Diddy next. I just wanted to cover Ye because this is we could talk about this like for this is crazy. We can all any of us can get caught up if you just kick it with somebody on the job, man, or whatever you in your building. I've done that before a few times, a couple of times. And you shaking the dice there. The person might start liking you. You might get a stalker in your building. Thank God I never had that, but it's just good not to pee where you lay, bro. Like Mike Tyson will oil you up any day. Who's this? Who's this guy? Manny Lisso. Those zesty hand gestures got me. Uh-oh. All right. Let me put you on timeout. I mean, you got the right to say what you say. You ain't whatever. You know what I'm saying? Irish Rose, don't where you eat. Right, Irish Rose. Seven Sages. If this goes to trial, Kanye defense is going to have a hard time finding jury sympathetic to Kanye. Yeah, he has pissed off every shade of the rainbow. Kanye has offended everybody, every human being on the planet Earth. Not just one group. He offended everybody at one point, so he ain't gonna have no friends. You right. What's your chat? Oh, you said what up, chat? That's what he said. No, at this point, what crazy has Kanye done? Right. Like the things that it's nonstop, man. Everything since the beginning. George Bush don't care since that time. Don't care about black people since that time. When Katrina, when he walked on stage with what's her name? Taylor Swift. Shout out to Taylor Swift, but Beyonce had the best video. Damn. Wow. And the list goes on and on. Slavery was a choice. He goes against the other nationalities. I don't want to say. I ain't gonna say nothing because you got to be careful with your words on here, boy. That's a good point. That don't push it if they are not interested. Right. Robot chicken wings. Orthy noises. Sorry, not sorry. I understand why they protect women at the workplace. Honestly, there are a bunch of weird men. That's true too. There's a bunch of creeps from that are super aggressive, that do have higher positions, and they do kind of like exert. It's a fact. The damn casting couch is real. Let me cut this fan on. It is getting hot in here. Let me cut this fan on. 1 second, and then we're gonna get to the my conspiracies on my conspiracy is Diddy a Fed or not. We can get to that. I got some content on that too. But yeah, this is good talking with y'all on this. I love to interact with the live. You heard me, Danny Bird. Now let me see. Go back. That I want to mess with Kanye now. Now that I know that you want to mess with Kanye now, oh, I'm confused. Danny Bird, Robin Chicken Wings loves him. The ends love him, yeah, man. I don't even want to say their name. Yeah. Different groups love him. Cosmo, Dave 69, Thug Life is a choice too. Super Predator, man. Crazy, y'all. I hope, man. The feds might be watching. The feds might be watching. Or let's just finish this up real quick. This video, fair use. Then we gonna jump to Diddy.
The document said Ye terrorized and dominated his employee, Miss Piscata's life for approximately 2 years, all under the pretense of offering serious career advancement opportunities in the music and fashion industry. Her attorneys further alleged that even after being abruptly terminated in the fall of 2023, West continued to subjugate and intimidate Piscata through assault, battery, stalking, and harassment.
Damn.
Piscata allegedly moved to Florida after the rapper moved into her Los Angeles apartment complex, placing her in fear for her safety. Piscata is requesting general damages to be determined at trial. Past and future earnings in an amount determined at trial, attorney's fees, punitive and exemplary damages, and what relief the court may deem proper. E! News has reached out to West's team and Piscata's reps for comment and has not yet heard back.
Wow, that's crazy. So would he just settle? Because I remember following this case, then I stopped it because Diddy was popping. So yeah, I remember that she got like text threads and all kind of stuff. She got like text threads of him saying some weird stuff, bro. See, these women, you gotta be careful, fellas. These women, man, they be keeping them text messages and them audios and man. So him, he's liable to say anything. Oh, shout out to Andrew. Andrew said it's Friday. It's Friday, late show. Yeah, so tonight, make sure, thank you for reminding me, Andrew. Make sure y'all pull up tonight, Friday Night Live, 5 p.m. West Coast time, 7 p.m. Central time, and 8 p.m. East Coast time, Friday Night Live. It's the only time I go live for 2 hours, 2 hours minimum. And then last Friday night, I did 7 hours. So you don't know what you're going to get. I'm drinking. I'm talking about all Diddy stuff. And then, we freestyle and talk about all kind of stuff. But it be mostly like Diddy stuff. But yeah, man, I want y'all to see this. This is the funniest thing I've seen. Kanye, and then we going to be done with Kanye on here. But I just want y'all to see how this dude is unhinged. Let me see if I can play it. Let me see. If you guys can see me, I gotta put it on there. Listen to this. He's talking to a judge or a lawyer or something in some kind of deposition, and he's on the phone. Let me see. Maybe I gotta take all that fancy stuff off real quick. Let me take all the fancy stuff off. Man, this is crazy. Look at this. Fair use. Let me put this close right here. Fair use. Listen to this.
My mental geniusness in order to focus on the be on a phone.
Counsel, do you want to speak to your client before we continue?
I think, Kanye, in terms of, you can listen to the questions and answer them, right?
Okay, I get off the phone.
Then he puts on a mask. And then when he put on a mask, listen what he tell the judge. God dang, dog. Kanye crazy, man. Or whatever who was, the judge, lawyer, whoever. Listen to what he says.
What's gonna happen to me? I'm gonna go to jail?
Only answer my question, sir.
No, I'm asking Equine, can I go to jail off of anything related to this lawsuit?
You're not here to ask questions, sir. You're here to answer.
What you mean I can't ask my lawyer a question? You crazy?
No, you can
you don't know who you're talking to. I'm not some slave of yours, boy. What you mean I can't ask my lawyer a question? That's the dumbest. Are you crazy? You just told me I can't ask my lawyer a question.
Mr. West.
So that's why Diddy didn't want him to come inside that main court, because he thought that Kanye was gonna crash out like this. He thought Ye was gonna do this. Here we go, fair use.
What's gonna happen to me? I'm gonna go to jail?
Only answer my question, sir. No,
I'm asking Equine, can I go to jail off of anything related to this lawsuit?
He told the lawyer, be quiet. Listen.
You're not here to ask questions, sir. You're here to answer.
What you mean I can't ask my lawyer a question? You crazy?
No, you
don't know who you're talking to. I'm not some slave of yours, boy. What you mean I can't ask my lawyer a question? That's the dumbest. Are you crazy? You just told me I can't ask my lawyer a question.
Mr.
Damn. So that's why Diddy didn't want that dude in court. He didn't want that dude in court. He's like, he might trip out and go crazy inside the court like that. So now, let's get to the, damn, did I timestamp this one? I don't think I did. Damn, or did I? Damn, I didn't timestamp it. But we gonna get Freddy P. Freddy P, that was down with the making the band. His opinion, what happened with the Diddy. What happened with the Diddy situation? You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Fair use. What he thought. I think it's at the 3 minute mark. About 4. We're gonna listen to the introduction. Listen to this. Fair use. Fair use. Let's go. What his opinion on the trial verdict, I guess.
Third for the citizen. But if you had to predict, what you think the outcome gonna be?
He's gonna be in jail till October 3rd. That's crazy.
For now, yeah.
Damn. July, August, September, October. 3 months for sentencing? That's why he was trying to get home. And then say you do get sentenced and they sentence you. So each count holds 10 years. You know, he's a first-time offender. He done, 10 months? My prediction, just by being P. Diddy, if it was anybody else, my prediction would be 5 or 6 years in, rest on probation, credit time served, with credit time served. For him, seeing what they gave, seeing New York as a joke, and seeing what they did for 6ix9ine. Why did?
Ooh, listen to this theory. This is where I'm going. You know where I'm going. Here we go. Listen to what Freddy P gave me the Fed accusation for today. Cause listen to this. Freddy P calls Diddy the police on Art Dialogue. Listen to this. Bam.
Why did 6ix9ine get locked up and go in Diddy's cell? 6ix9ine is a confidential informant. If he gets locked up, they have to house him with confidential informants.
Woo! One more time. What Freddy P say?
Informant.
Hey man, let's go
if
back.
He gets locked up, they have to go in Diddy's cell. 6ix9ine is a confidential informant. If he gets locked up, they have to house him with confidential informants.
Ooh.
How did he get housed with Diddy? Never even thought about that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Go back. I ain't think about that either. Remember 6ix9ine said he was sleeping right next to Diddy and all this? Listen, one more time, then I'm going to go to 6ix9ine. I know y'all hate him. But we got to play the content.
Go in Diddy's cell.
Let me just go back.
Why did 6ix9ine get locked up and go in Diddy's cell? 6ix9ine is a confidential informant. If he gets locked up, they have to house him with confidential informants. How did he get housed? Get locked up and go in Diddy's cell. 6ix9ine is a confidential informant. If he get and go in Diddy's cell. 6ix9ine get locked up and go in Diddy's cell. 6ix9ine is a confidential informant.
Woo!
If he gets locked up, they have to house him with confidential informants.
How
did he get housed with Diddy? Never even thought about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Make you wonder, how does somebody, we all know 6ix9ine told and cut a deal with the government, and everybody believes he's still an informant to this day, and picking up information and intel. Why was he locked up with Diddy? Yeah, that is, if you're an informant, so that means Diddy is an informant? I don't know. But Freddy P brought up a great question. One more again, just one more, then I'm gonna get to 6ix9ine. Here we go. Listen to this, one more time. Woo, listen to this.
Did 6ix9ine get locked up and go in Diddy's cell? 6ix9ine is a confidential informant.
Woo!
If he gets locked up, they have to house him with confidential informants. How did he get housed with Diddy?
Right.
Never even thought about that.
Then you move to this one. Uh-oh. 6ix9ine's talking about how he was sleeping next to Diddy. He was sleeping next to Diddy. Huh? Let me go to that. Where's the content? Here we go. About right here. Listen to this.
When
Yeah, like Diddy situation, I'm not gonna talk, but I was locked up with him. He a cool person. I just don't know if he would fuck with me like outside because he never reached out. You know what I mean? But I never seen him reach out to any New York artist. Like, have you? I don't know. But anyway, he embraced me when I was in there. But I was thinking to myself like, would you fuck with me if I wasn't in here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just fuck with me because you got to put up with me because we literally like. Sleeping right. We sleeping. Nah. We sleeping right next to each other. Pause. So like, would you like you just
Sleeping right next to each other. Damn. That make you wonder, man. We always question if Diddy was a Fed. What was he doing sleeping next to 6ix9ine? Oh, and y'all forgot who he is, huh? Like the video, subscribe. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back. Here we go. What'd he say?
I mean, because we literally like sleeping right. We sleeping. Nah. We sleeping right next to each other. Pause. So like, would you like you just not for real? I get it, but I slept right here. He slept right there.
Wow.
I'm dead ass. Yeah, but you paused me, nigga. That's
wow. He's sleeping next to a person. Let me give y'all a little I guess y'all probably forgot because 6ix9ine kind of has faded into the slipped into darkness. This is this dude right here. This is his docket right here. You know, and this is what he said. This is AI generated, bro. This is AI generated. Rapper 6ix9ine claimed him and Sean Diddy were cellmates at the Metropolitan Detention Center. He stated that they slept near each other during his time in custody in late 2024. 6ix9ine mentioned encouraged Diddy, whatever. But yeah, keep in mind they often keep celebrities out of general population in jail and prison. That's true, but when they both are in the same, that's you see him and what's that other dude? That's that dude that popped that damn healthcare person. I forgot his damn Luigi. Luigi wasn't with Diddy, so I don't know. And Luigi looked like he ain't no damn informant. Luigi ain't with Diddy, and Luigi is high power. Remember Luigi came out with the damn helicopters and all those damn fucking federal agents. Well, he did do a murder though. And he did delete somebody. That is a little extreme. But still, that's fishy, dog. That's fishy, dog. I don't know. I ain't like how that felt. I ain't like how when he said that. I was like, whoa. They was in, man. This might, man. Listen, one more time. Fair use, damn it.
Would you like you just not for real? I get it, but I slept right here. He slept right there. I'm dead ass. Yeah, but you paused me, nigga. That's paused. Nigga, I paused. I paused like twice. No. I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, what you told me, because you know, I put him on the phone with you. You put him on the phone with me. You humanized him, cause I'm out here and I'm seeing mad stories like he's a monster. But that's what the media would do to you. The media would. I told him like, yo, bro, if you doing that, like, speak, like.
Man, he giving the dude, a Fed is giving somebody. Let me pull up his record. What did he do? Let's go to his. Boom. Let's go to the higher part. What's this? All right, let me find it, what he been charged, so y'all can know who the hell this dude is. I guess his stuff tailed, man, because ain't nobody really know who he is now. So his name is Daniel Hernandez, was convicted of federal racketeering charges related to his involvement with the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods. He initially faced a lengthy sentence of potential up to 47 years, but received reduced sentence after agreeing to cooperate with the government and testify as former associates. He was ultimately given 2 years in prison and 5 years of supervision release. Hey man, I'm just adding it up, dog. Like I ain't even think about that. Why was Diddy house with 6ix9ine? That's weird, dog. That's weird. To me, that's weird. You know. Let me get to the chat real quick. Let me put a Diddy picture up. I know I went on a Ye rant for a minute. Probably lost y'all. Y'all like, hell, where's Diddy at? But let's get to the comments. Andrew says, what kind of Kool-Aid you gonna be drinking tonight? Oh, you know me, man. I'm gonna be drinking on that red wine tonight. Make sure you pull up. We gonna do this live again in 12 hours. 12 hours from now, we will do another live at 5 p.m. West Coast time, 7 p.m. Central time, and 8 p.m. East Coast time. Friday night live. Pull up on your boy. Asuka says, what's up? What's up? P. Diddy wasn't allowed on Epstein Island because he's black. So he made his own Epstein Island in the form of the Diddy party. You talking about his Star Island parties out of spite. Damn. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. That's allegedly. And then shout out to Lois Cox up in the building. Lois Cox up in the building. Out of New Jersey. Yeah. Jersey City, stand up. What's up, y'all? What's up? She said, good morning, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and all that good stuff. I am your host with the most, Easy TV. And if you can, everybody put the thumbs up for me. That means like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it says all, and share me out on all your social media platforms. You heard? Yeah. Lord Scott says that you might be right. Andrew, morning, everybody speaking. Deep Geo says true. Friday night with Don Neasy. Yeah, pull up on me tonight. Mandatory 2 hours, and depending how the live goes, I might do another 7. I did a 7 hours last. I ain't doing no 7 next this Friday. Hell nah. I did 7 hours out because I thought I was so buzzed at the. I did 5 hours. I was at the 7 hour mark. I thought I did 5 hours, and I was like, wait a minute. I started at 8. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. And the next thing you know, I'm like, wait, I did a whole work shift. What hours? What hours? Yeah, I did 7 hours last Friday night. You know? Hi, yeah, I love your energy. Thank you, Asuka. Surprised the host didn't ask 6ix9ine if Diddy tried to clap his cheeks. This another interesting part, man. They go into he explaining 6ix9ine started explaining the sentencing. I'm like, so this is like before they got even before the bail hearing. This is like when he first got found not guilty. And this dude, how he know what the hell was going on? That made me wonder, though. Like, how he know? Let me show you. Hold up. Listen. He gonna explain the sentencing, and he gonna explain. Man, he like predicted this stuff, bro. Listen to this.
Bro, so when you go to trial, and you waste those people's time, those people mean the government, the judge at your sentencing is gonna, like, obviously the judge is gonna go based off how he feels. There's no mandatory minimum, but he can sentence you from anywhere to 10. Just off of experience, right? Experience. Mm-hmm. This is me talking about knowing how the BOP and the legal system works. They're gonna give you those 10 years, bro. They're gonna give you them 10 years. Now, if the judge says, yo, I'm the judge, I could go, there's no mandatory minimum on this shit. I could sentence you anywhere from 0 to 10. You got caught guilty on both Mann Acts, on count 3 and count 5. Yeah. He could get anywhere from 0 to 20 years because each one maxed out at 10.
Damn.
So he could say, yo, I'll give you 10 years for both, because you can't run them concurrent. You got to run them consecutive. I think the judge fuck with him, though. You don't think so? I think so. We don't know, but listen,
Damn.
Even though that, I think, this is my personal opinion. I think Trump, on his last days out, like on his last days, he can get pardoned them. Facts. He's gonna pardon them. Trump, on his last days, is gonna be like, I pardon this nigga. You know why? Because I feel like there's no sex trafficking and no RICO. Not only that, these bitches took the money. Remember how when the hush money and all that shit? Yeah, he paid some hoes too. Trump paid some hoes too. Yeah, nigga, we all pay hoes, nigga. You might as well lock up the whole America.
Wow. So he letting you be known. 6ix9ine letting you be known. Hey, him and Act be tricking. They be tricking. You heard what he said? Listen, one more time. What he say at the end? He said he think Diddy gonna get 10. Damn. Listen to this.
The judge fuck with him though. You don't think so? I think so. We don't know, but listen, even though that, I think this is my personal opinion. I think Trump, on his last days out, like on his last days, he can get pardoned. Facts. He's gonna pardon him. Trump, on his last days, is gonna be like, I pardon this nigga. You know why? Because I feel like there's no sex trafficking and no RICO. Not only that, these bitches took the money. Remember how when the hush money and all that shit? Yeah, he paid some hoes too. Trump paid some hoes too. Yeah, nigga, we all pay hoes, nigga. You might as well lock up the whole America, nigga.
Wow. Damn. They paying for him, huh? Wow. Pay to play. Listen, one more time.
He's gonna be like, I pardon this nigga. You know why? Because I feel like there's no sex trafficking and no RICO. Not only that, these bitches took the money. Remember how when the hush money and all that shit? Yeah, he paid some hoes too. Trump paid some hoes too. Yeah, nigga, we all pay hoes, nigga. You might as well lock up the whole America, nigga.
Wow. Damn. See? And it still ain't slowed down. This lets you know that they still do it low key. These celebrities still are flying women out low key, even after Diddy got convicted of transportation of prostitutes, and they still are going to fly them out. Damn. I would have learned. And then reason why I say that, they gonna get into more let me see what's that. Oh, so he gonna get into more context about the first of the month. Listen to this. This is what tricks be doing. This is what tricks do. Listen. The celebrity tricks that be flying them out. Why you can't just get them off your celebrity? I don't understand that. That lets you know that they just, man, it's weird, bro. Listen to this.
Man, that is crazy, man. Yo, I know a lot of chicks that, because this is what they said. Nah, like a lot of y'all rich niggas, y'all be lying to chicks. Y'all using money to control chicks. Y'all doing that. We don't really want to be doing it. Today, basically the jury said y'all are hoes. Real talk, y'all are hoes. Like y'all know what y'all was doing. But was he paying for prostitution? Yeah, he did that. But he ain't sex traffic, y'all. Sex trafficking sounded crazy. Like, sex trafficking sounded like...
y'all didn't get sex trafficked. Y'all needed to pay rent. It was the first of the month. And you knew time was getting hard. Like, you know what I mean?
Wow.
That first of the month come by.
Yo.
Wow. Damn. And they gonna agree about the first of the month. Listen to this. This is crazy. This is how you know they be paying. Listen, they telling on themselves they drunk or whatever and just telling on themselves, bro. Listen how stupid they sound. Listen.
Crazy, like sex trafficking sounded like...
y'all didn't get sex trafficked. Y'all needed to pay rent. It was the first of the month. And you knew time was getting hard. Like, you know what I mean? That first of the month come by.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. When the first of the month come, the text I get, I know you get it too. Like,
yo, first of the month.
Wow.
Like, yo, I'm going right now for $900. Like,
wow. Even put a price on it. $900. Wow, dog. These man, this lets you know. This was fresh off the sentencing, and still don't care. So they probably hung out and everything by this time. Fair use. Listen. This is crazy. He put a price on it, dog. He put a price on it.
Get sex traffic, y'all needed to pay rent. It was the first of the month, and you knew time was getting hard. Like, you know what I mean? That first of the month come
Wow.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. When the first of the month come, the text I
It's
get, I
69
do
talking.
too. Like,
yo, first of the month, they like, yo, I'm going right now for $900. Like, I'm going.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So
how many I miss you texts? How many I miss you texts you get on the first of the month or the 30th or the 31st? When they know
not even that I miss you, it's like I'm tired of you. Like bitch, you ain't tired of me. You need me right now.
Wow. Damn, that just let y'all hear how people still, you know what I'm saying? They gonna still fly these women out despite what happened to Diddy. They still gonna fly them out, bro. That's crazy. Just give y'all, a feel.
Gonna fly these women out, bro, and shake the dice. That's crazy, y'all. Jonas says so who was speaking? That was I'm sorry, that was 10 XOX said who was that? That was Takashi 69 and the academics speaking to each other. 69 has thought though his scenario is possible. Yeah, man. Diddy in the building. Jonas Batasso. What was he sentenced? He hasn't been sentenced yet. Thank you, Lois Cox, for answering that. Um, Junior Garza, free Diddy, no daddy, no daddy, no daddy, no doubt. uh, his bad person. How can people support him? Because they feel like Diddy can still do something for him because he got money. People are still banking on Diddy to do something for him because he has money. Some people can't get past, that Diddy got the paper. Some people can't get past that the diddler got the paper. You feel me? And they feel like they can get a job for him. He got the bread. He got the bread, bro. He got the bread. You know what I'm saying? Wow. He got the damn bread. That's still the influence. Some people are just they just starstruck still, man. Still starstruck. You still got a lot of people starstruck. It ain't because no justice. It's because they think there's an opportunity still. He's still worth over 400 million. Let's see. Let's get his net worth. He still got a few millions, man. Like he a multi, but he still got a lot of money. Diddy total net worth. Let's see. Let's go to his total net worth. Let's get the official numbers. 400 million. Around 400 million. Estimated according to CNN. Damn. 400 million still is a lot of money. Um, Kips. Dedala. My sister used to be friends with Diddy in the 90s. Oh, for real, Junior Garza? Well, tell me, how was his character back then? Was he always flamboyant, you know, with the business? Do you have big money? Nope. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. I'm a struggling YouTuber too. So like the video, subscribe, Kips, until someone else matches with that bread. Man, that's a cold game. A lot of these workers or gold diggers, yeah, they go to the highest bidder, bro. They go to the highest bidder. Allegedly. Seven Sages. Punani is a hell of a drug. Yeah, people will sell out over that Punani, man. Man, Jonas Batasas, something like that. Evil is evil. There's no excuse for his actions. I feel you. I feel you, Jonas. Man, with the business, do you? Gets more money, more problems, like Big said. Man, 400 million lots of bread. You feel me, Andrew? Not worth a penny if you end up in hell. Um, you know, that's a whole nother theory too. So I don't know. Is there a hell? Is there a heaven? I don't know. I hope there's something good after. I hope. I don't know. That's according to belief. You know what I mean? But on this earth, why you can't feel hell right now? That's the part I'm tripping off of. That's the part. That's my only question. And I'm not trying to be anti God or anything. But I'm just saying, why do we gotta wait? You know what I'm saying? Why don't he just kill the devil now? That's only my theory about good and bad, devil and God. What's the hold up, dog? Why don't you just, why can't we just live on Earth with you know what I'm saying? Why don't he just kill the evil people right now? You know what I'm saying? Tired of it. So it's all a theory. It's all, I guess, what you believe in. Deanne Taylor, I'm curious to see how his associates, friends, and people in general treat him after this. Will he still be a mogul? Man, he'll still be rich, but I don't. I think a lot of people ain't gonna still f with him, man. He gonna find out when he get out. As far as like people that already got it popping, I don't see Jay Z mending the relationship. I don't see that happening. I don't see anybody that got paper, major paper like him, effing with him. I just don't see that happening. I see people that got less money than him still effing with him, still trying to, and he can still thrive and be an owner under alias name, whatever. Shout out to Wellness with Frugal Mama in the chat. Follow her channel. She is a damn member here, and you can be a member for $1.99. She said, "Take care, everyone." And we got Wellness with Frugal Mama. Wellness, wellness, wet, spin around. Oh, wellness, wet, Frugal Mama in the house. No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to Frugal Mama in the building. Yeah, and then we gonna continue. Then we gonna be more on Diddy later on. I'm sorry I got distracted with Kanye. I talked about him for like 20 minutes. Sorry, y'all. I know a lot of people do not F with Ye. So I promise the other lie is gonna be more on Diddy, I swear. Yeah. So shout out to Jonas Batas. I believe that I remember there is, remember we chose free will. So even the rich are not immune. I see what you're saying. You can't die with your money. I get what you're saying. Be there tonight. Be there. Be square. Love your dance moves, bro. So cool. Shout out to Honest. I keep saying Jonas. It's Lonus. I'm sorry, I said Jonas the whole time. My bad. Shout out to Andrew. Pull up tonight in 12 more hours. Andrew. Shout out to Lois Cox. Shout out to Wellness Frugal Mama. Shout out to Kip. Shout out to With the Business. Shout out to Seven Sages. Shout out to J.R. Garza. Shout out to Daddy. Shout out to Sophia 10XOX. Shout out to Osuka. Shout out to Geo. Shout out to Gear Jammer. P Doo Doo ain't never getting out. Jesse Dolan. Shout out to Jesse Dolan. 2P Goofy Nut. Ooh. Shout out to uh Robot Chicken Wings. Shout out to Cosmo Day 69. Shout out to Danny Bird. Shout out to Noel. Shout out to Othie Noises. Shout out to Iris Rose. Shout out to Manny Lizzo. Shout out to Jit Hub. Shout out to Troy Sullivan. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to GI or GLK. Shout out to Raul Nevada. Shout out to Seven Sages. Shout out to XX God 8098 in this damn building. And shout out to everybody in the damn bushes. Call you Yanni. Okay, shout out to Yanni. That sounds better. Yanni, for sure. God bless. Amazing show. Pull up tonight, y'all. 5 p.m. West Coast time. 6 p.m. I'm sorry, 5 p.m. West Coast time. 7 p.m. Central time. And 8 p.m. East Coast time. Pull up on your boy. Let's pull up tonight. Andrew said, 7 says, "Hey, Don, the top 1% are protected by the law. and buy and not buying by it, and the 99 are the bottom are bound by the law, not protected by the law. I feel you on that. All right, y'all. I see y'all tonight. I love everybody. Pull up. We gonna go heavy on Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry I got distracted. Because Kanye's crazy. I know Kanye pissed a lot of people off. I'm gonna be more focused this time tonight. Tonight we gonna go on Diddy, all the theories and how much time, and yeah, we gonna go heavy and then yeah. All right, y'all. I see y'all later. Mwah, mwah. To all the ladies and the single ladies, you get the leggy. Pow, 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 pow. And the homies. Take care. See you later. All right, y'all. Um, that's what Yanni said. And Seven says have a good day. Andrew said let's party tonight. We're gonna have a drink. You don't even have to drink, but if you don't drink, you can drink your water, your juice, your espresso, or whatever that gets you through. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later tonight. 5 p.m. West Coast time, 7 p.m. Central time, and 8 p.m. East Coast time. 2 hour mandatory and more a lot of times. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Mwah, mwah, to all the ladies and the single ladies. You get the leggy, pow, 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 pow. And the homies, you get the pound, poop, 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 uppercut. You know how we do. I love y'all. No Diddy, baby.